Alright, so here's how my poison ivy is progressing. It's really crusty and gross, and a lot worse now. I got some on my hip too. Right. We took a zero at the Laughing Heart Hostel and did a work for stay in exchange for free camping. I washed my sleeping pad and sleeping bag to get rid of poison ivy. We paid $5 to split laundry between the three of us. Resupplied at the Dollar General for $14.69.
Trail name The Forest from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This metal bar keeps popping out. It's supposed to slide down more.
What's going on over here?
I got my sleeping bag and my tent.
Tacos for dinner. Taco dinner with foraged mushrooms cost $6.88, leaving me $833 left on the budget.
So good.
Hi.
So there's some size 13 Ultra Olympuses in this Hikerbox that I think I could get another couple hundred miles out of. Tread's all right. Well, shoot, the post office, they're closed for lunch for 2 hours, so that's a pretty long lunch. I might just wear these shoes now, put my other shoes in my pack, and just wear these Ultras until they fall apart on me, and then I'll just wear my other shoes. It'll be some extra weight, but save some money. These guys don't have shoelaces, so I gotta swap out the shoelaces. Honestly, this is like a real pain in the ass, but I think it'll be a fun experiment. See how well these Hikerbox shoes do. Crossing the river. A lot of cool, big, beautiful rivers on the Appalachian Trail. Behind me is the bridge that Pyro slept under the other night. That is one option if you don't want to pay for camping in town.
Weird. Very rarely do I see lizards on the AT like this. Cool one.
Out of town and straight up a mountain. Every time on trail. When your pack is the heaviest, you just got to go straight up. Lord, it is hot. Hot today. Because I think Hot Springs is pretty low elevation too. Look at my sweat. I'm trying to be so careful now at where I sit and where I put my pack. So I do not want any more poison ivy. It just keeps getting worse and worse, but hopefully washing my stuff. Well, I've gotten rid of it, and I think I picked it up in Georgia. I think that was not seeing nearly as much of it out here. Look at the spring. Super nice. Just drink it straight out of the mountain without worrying about filtering. So this is Double D's Lanshin 2, so I'm using the Lanshin 1 Pro, and this is the two-person version, and I think it's about 3 pounds, and it's super roomy.
Double D's gotta have room for Dalton over here.
He's a real nice guy. He was staying with us at Laughing Heart, and he's a chef out in the Tetons in Wyoming. So he made some like incredible biscuits and gravy and shared it with everybody at breakfast. And then he made these big old burgers, shared with everybody at dinner. So it was really nice. Joking that we're just gonna follow his pace for the rest of the hike and go wherever he goes. If you're wondering like, how do you just not avoid poison ivy? Patches like this is how. You really can't avoid a lot of these plants. So these are jack-o'-lanterns. It's chicken in the woods look-alike, but you can tell by their orange color and especially the gills. And these are toxic.
I'm the Southern Cookie Lady. My real name's Peggy, and I was given the name Southern Cookie Lady by Beer Girl a couple years ago when she came hiking through, because I was giving myself this Cookie Lady at 291.3, and she said, "No, you're the Southern Cookie Lady because there's a Northern Cookie Lady." So I said, "I guess that's my name." I've given out over 2,200 cookies now this year. So the first year I did 2,300, and then my second year was 3,100. So I'm on track to beat that. It started out in March when it's really cold outside. I have a real dense cookie. It has almonds and apricots. It's an oatmeal cookie. It's a pretty heavy cookie, because it's cold outside. So I'll give you guys something substantial. And then in the summertime, peanut butter's hands down favorite, because I want to share God's love with you.
Oh. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The cookies are delicious. She was super nice. You could really just feel like her kind-heartedness radiating out. And I love that about trails, and especially the AT. So many random things, like we're 16, 17 miles from Hot Springs and 50 something from Irwin, just middle of nowhere. But there's a cookie lady just handing out free cookies at her house. Little rest break and recharge, and now I'm gonna hike 3 more miles all uphill to the shelter, and it'll be a 20-mile day, about 5,000 feet of gain, and I left town at 1 p.m. So pretty good day for such a late start. This is my first time night hiking this trip. Man, I forgot how much I like night hiking. It's just really peaceful. It's cool. It's quiet. Usually nobody's around. And I've done it so much now that, I feel totally comfortable with it. Remember first time on the AT, 16, first couple of times night hiking, I was just terrified. Thinking like, is there gonna be a bear around the next corner? I thought a lot about Bigfoot, like in these dark woods. Thought a lot about Bigfoot, but done it so much now that it is, totally comfortable. Like it feels like I'm walking through my living room. Even in grizzly country in Yellowstone, like that was pretty cool. Some of those nights, hear like the elk bugling, saw some huge bull elks just moving trees with their antlers. That was pretty cool. Saw some bears, so just like anything else, if you're scared at first but you keep doing it, eventually it will become second nature. Always a fun game to figure out what the glowing eyes are that's making noise in the dark. It's a deer. Yeah, I'll come right up here next to Matthew.
He's a new trail name.
You want to tell the camera your new trail name, Matthew?
No. I don't think we're going to stick with that one.
How heavy this shoe is.
Damn. Big old size 13 heavy boot.
Yeah. Stupid Gore-Tex. Show me what happened.
Yeah. So I had some crackers. Let's see, not this one. This one. Some crackers in my bag. And they chewed through the wrapper and the crackers to get to the crackers. They also chewed through my netting, my outer netting. So don't leave food in your bag, otherwise mouse will eat it.
It's day 18, just past mile 300. Appreciate everybody that's been signing up for Digital Trail Angels. So that helps me put out content full time and get stuff out every day, because ad revenue and all that, I don't get enough views for that to really make a living. So if just like 1% of the people that watch this stuff gives $5 a month, then that's more than enough to just keep me working on videos full time and putting out entertaining trail content for you. These Hikerbox shoes, not great. I really like Ultra Olympus, but this is their Gore-Tex version, and I didn't realize how heavy Gore-Tex is, but it's like legitimately, they probably weigh a full half a pound to a pound heavier than normal trail runners. So they say every pound on your foot is equal to 5 pounds on your back, because, you know, every single step I have to pick my feet up. So if there's extra weight there, it's extra energy expended, and the Gore-Tex is really hot. So I got some like hot spots yesterday, just because Gore-Tex, yeah, not nearly as breathable. Don't buy Gore-Tex shoes for the trail. It's probably why whoever this was got rid of these shoes. But if I can make them last 200-300 miles, that'll save a lot of money. Actually, this is mile 300 right over here, 299 and a half. Pretty cool little ridge walk just at the top of the ridge. 360 views. Beautiful day to do it. Yep, the AT is just a green tunnel. No views. I always like to take a break here. This is Howard's Rock, dedicated to a trail builder that, you know, built part of this trail right here. And apparently he said this would be a really good rock for people to take a break on. So they moved this rock into place, and every time I come through, take a break right here. It's really nice.
Right when we first got up on top of the ridge, when we were like on top of all the rocks, there was a rattlesnake right off to the right side of the trail. I tried to get a picture of it and it started rattling, so I did not.
Was it a big one?
It was, yeah, fairly big.
I did not see it. Hikerbox pasta side. Hikerbox sausage and cheese. The cheese was not Hikerbox. I had to pay for that. Now I see why they Hikerbox these noodles. They take forever to cook. It's been soaking for like 10 or 15 minutes and they're still kind of crunchy. So good. It's a pretty cool rock. Crack right down the middle. Big butt bypass.